everyone!
Today we took your suggestions and we are going to be making
Chili con carne! So let's get started.
What we're needing is aduki beans, 1 can of pinto beans, 1 can of dark red kidney beans, and a full jar of tomato sauce of your choice. We have organic chunky tomato and herb. If you don't like chunks, you can just get fresh tomato sauce. And sea salt to taste.
Also, we will be needing half a cup of chili powder or taco powder, 3 tablespoons onion powder mixed with 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon of finely chopped garlic, 1/4 cup of Frank's hot sauce, 3 tablespoons sugar, 3 tablespoons chopped jalapeno, 3 tablespoons flour, 1 tablespoon cumin, and half a cup of jalapeno juice.
Also, we are going to be using the boca crumbles, and we have them cooking over here on the stove right now in olive oil, so I'm just going to get them unfrozen, and we will be putting it in the crock pot with everything else. You just want to get it nice and little cooked before you put it in the crock pot. See, this piece is just a little frozen still, but it's cooking nicely. You just want to put a lot of olive oil in there so it's nice and juicy, and then you can add the extra olive oil into the crock pot with all of this when you're done. So while our beef crumbles are cooking, we are going to add the sauce first into the crock pot and the beans. Just dump it all in there.
Just dump all the sauce in. And we can start adding our beans, which we have drained already.
The rest of the beans in there.
Okay, and after you have all your beans in, just stir them into the sauce a little bit.
And we're also going to want to add 1 cup of hot water. I'm using a half a cup right now, so I'm just going to add 2 of them.
And after we get the water in there with the beans, I'm gonna add our half cup of jalapeno juice. Makes it a little spicy, along with the 4th cup of Frank's hot sauce, which also gives it a little bit more spiciness.
And some sea salt to taste, however much you think you need.
I'm gonna check on our beef crumbles, see how they're doing over here. Well, they're starting to look really good. Most of them are not frozen anymore. Getting a little bit of crisp on them.
And some of the water should cook out of the crock pot as it sits.
After everything is in there with the water and the sauce, we're going to start adding our dry ingredients. We can add our cumin, our sugar.
And we used raw sugar. And then the flour, it just thickens it a little bit.
Our jalapenos, our 1 tablespoon of garlic, finely chopped, our onion powder and our garlic powder,
And just stir it all in.
and our taco powder or the chili powder, whichever you'd like to use. You just stir that all in there. Just let that all soak up in the flavor, and then when we put the meat in there, it'll be awesome. Do you want to go check on that?
Yes, I'll check on that.
Stir it all in.
Good.
Yes, it smells really good too.
And you want it just a little brown, so you get that nice crunch in there. A nice texture, so it's not too soft. And it's looking really good over here. So just about done. And we used the whole bag of the boca beef crumbles for this.
So the boca beef crumbles, they look like this if you don't remember. You can find them in your grocer's freezer department. How's our beef looking over there?
It's looking really good. I think it's done.
Awesome.
So I'll bring it over.
We'll just add that in here.
To our crock pot. Just be careful because it's really hot. And
any of the extra olive oil, just pour right in there.
So we're going to stir all the beef in. Make sure it gets all nice and even. That looks really good. Smells really good.
Yes, it does. Can't wait to try this.
Okay.
So how long do you think it will take?
Well, you can cook this on 3 hours on high, or it'd be a perfect meal for you to make if you're at work and you want something to have for dinner. You just prepare everything in the morning, just stick it in there, put it on low, and just cook it until you get home.
I cannot wait till this is done.
All right, so we're just going to put this on high and wait 3 hours, and then we'll be back.
It's been 3 hours now, so our chili should be ready.
I think it's about ready, so let's just try it.
Yes, let's do that. Vegetables ready.
Okay.
All right. Let's see how this tastes. Yummy.
Yummy.
Looks delicious.
Looks awesome.
And is delicious. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy.
Enjoy, guys.